to solve the crime in Chicago?
I think that we need to start,
Well, in my opinion,
In solving the problem of violence in Chicago,
I think we should all start with education and in school and implement better programs, anti-violence campaigns.
We have to go back to the beginning of time.
I think that a lot of our room with prisons is taken up by drug charges and things that are kind of non-violent crimes. If we actually looked at people who were doing violent crimes.
why don't they try to make guns for like officials only? That could, I mean, there are other ways of crime, but the number one is gun violence. Why don't they just make guns for officials only? Just officers and like a regular person should not be able to get a gun. That's just my opinion. Officials only.
Especially in African American communities, to break that no snitching law, because a lot of people is getting murdered out here, and by not telling on what's going on in the community, you holding the criminal hostages, and as more murders keep adding up, the best solution is to all band together, get more priests out here, put more money in the community, get the young teenagers active in the communities.
I think the easiest way to stop murder is to get rid of guns, because if, lots of people get angry, but if you haven't got access to a gun, you're not going to kill someone. I mean, how you stop the violence is a much more difficult problem. Perhaps we need to have problems to deal with people's frustration, or perhaps find more creative things for people to do, or be more productive with their time.
Personal ideas, I say bring in the armed force. They go everywhere else to protect people, so why not in the city, in the province areas? Raid every house that's suspected to have drugs or guns, and stuff like that.
Better education, take the jobs out of the jails, give our children some activities to do. Idle minds are the workshop of the devil.
a lot of the stuff that we see in the streets really comes from the home, and that there was a greater concentration on what goes on behind those doors, we probably wouldn't see the level, at least, of violence that we see in the streets.